Good, y'all? What's popping? What's the word, man? It's your boy Jay Nasty checking in once again. Welcome to another episode of the Nasty Knowledge Podcast. We're focused on creating dialogue centered around the upkeep of your mental well-being, while at the same time showing love to local talent, local entrepreneurs, just people that have stuff going outside of their regular lives. Anybody that got anything going on, man, this is the place for you. We just like to highlight you and show the world what you got going on. So first things first, man, as you can see, if you're tuned in with us today, I'm joined by a co-host, special guest. So I'm kind of excited about the conversation that we about to jump into. Just over the past couple of days, I've been, taking a deep dive into his music and stuff like that, really just trying to understand the artist behind everything. So I'm glad that we can go ahead and get this episode done. So without further ado, man, welcome to the Nasty Knowledge the Nasty Knowledge Podcast. Lil Tragedi, bro. What's up?
What's really making? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate everybody, that's tapped in. Appreciate everybody that's supporting bro's page. I see, positive things going on. I want to be a part of. You know what I mean? Everybody do dirt, everybody do good, but it's like I want to do a little bit of both. So I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you didn't hit me and say I need payment, I need to get paid and all that. We doing it for the love and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Cause that's what I was looking for. I was really testing you out when I hit you up. See if it's about mental health, you can't charge a motherfucker if you trying to help somebody about their mental health. You feel me?
Hey, hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, you'd be surprised, bro. Like, you'd be
But
surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
people that just started out
uh,
same as me, yeah, I need this, I need that. I'm like, come on now,
the
bro.
money gonna come. The money gonna come. But I really be tapping into a lot of different platforms and seeing the authenticity and the depth of what they diving into. You know what I mean? Whether it be music or mental topics or whatever. But I like to stay in like
Nah, for sure, for sure. I feel like I'm like that too, bro. Like, I like a lot of like stuff that I can listen to that kind of just I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get stuck in my own little bubble in my own little ways and just get stuck in like that comfortable space. But when I like listen to stuff that, furthers my mind, self-help stuff, or just stuff that I don't agree with in general, it just kind of lets me see stuff from a different perspective. You know what I mean? So I agree with
right.
you on that, for real, for real. Um, just off the rip though, for you, bro, I had two questions for you that even like before listening to your music or anything, I was just like, yeah, I gotta get these two off because I'm curious. So the first one,
For sure.
you talk about, well, it's a big part of your brand. And I feel like I kind of know what it means, but a lot of people might have a different perception of what it is, and that's Macc'n.
Mhm. Right.
So talk to me a little
So
bit about
really
what
really
Macc'n means to
making,
you. Yeah,
but it go without being said, what Mackin is, pimping and Mackin two different things. Um, Pimping was more so a physical way of controlling a female to get them to do what you wanted to do, and Mackin was, using your gift of gab and using your character to persuade people to do things the way it needs to be done. But it turned in from that, me being in the streets for real, like 10 years ago. I want to say 10 years ago when I was really, really in the streets, you know what I mean? But now I'm really just telling my story. But I turned it into a brand and Mac stands for making all choices count. I'm really making all choices count now. Is what I came up with, you know what I'm saying? Because it went from really macking to really making all choices count. You feel me? So
mm-hmm.
that's what I'm trying to brand.
Hey, that's hard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, I like that. I like that, bro.
Appreciate it.
I was talking to Casimir about this on a previous episode. He was talking about just like the time that goes behind a lot of the decision making. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of the little intricate things about an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Now for real,
Like
even
with
to, even
that.
to make a release, you know what I'm saying? To just to make the song from start to finish, because I do all my recording, mixing, you know what I'm saying, artwork. It might not be up to what everybody's standards may be or what the industry standard may be, but it's at a standard to where I feel like it's releasable and it's still good art. It's still good music. You know what I'm saying? What I put out, you can listen to my song and listen to a song that's in the industry back to back, and you probably couldn't tell the difference.
Nah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And that's what
For
I'm trying to do. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to do it the independent way on some masterpiece shit. That's one of my biggest influences, Master P. Uh, definitely Master P and Damon Dash. You
sure.
know, just as far as doing everything myself, you know what I mean, or with my team, and definitely having the help of females. I learned that from Damon Dash because females always bring a different perspective, you know what I mean, or reality to a situation that we may not look at.
Nah, for sure. For sure. They
Hmm.
just bring a lot of just different type of enlightenment too, bro. Like, I don't know, like you'll be looking at something from your perspective, just from a male perspective in general. You can have hella males in the room, you know what I'm saying? And it still be like seeing like just as one perspective. It's just like that female perspective is I don't know, bro. It's different.
It's
Like just
key. Yeah,
I be talking, tapped in with my girl, you know what I'm saying? She just be giving me little nuggets about what I should do, just how to market myself and stuff like that. Don't have to be nothing crazy, but it's just little, just little beans of knowledge she be giving me. And I'll be like, I ain't even never think of it like that. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah.
Um, so we got into the really Mac. And my next question, bro, for you is how you come up with your name.
Just by going through shit, man. Just, you know what I'm saying, tragedy, going through shit. I actually did have another name. I was going by Benji Hardaway, but I actually
Mm,
got to like a little copyright uh thing with another artist named Benji Hardaway from Indiana, but he was from up in fucking Fort Wayne or some shit, somewhere up
mm,
north. I didn't know about the nigga. But you know, if you go back and look on, you know what I'm saying, the Apple Music and the actual who released some real music first, I was the first one to release under that name. But I let him
mm,
go ahead and have it. You know what I'm saying? We went back and forth for a little bit about it, but I was like, fuck it, I could start a whole new name. My music gonna talk. So
right.
I didn't feel like going through all that shit.
No, I feel you,
Especially when a
bro.
nigga that was from Indiana, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got it.
No, I feel you. It's just better for you to just go ahead and keep it moving. You feel me?
Yeah,
Especially when the
just
music good. The
rebrand.
music gonna speak for itself, regardless of what the name is.
I feel like Lil Tragedy worked better for my brain and my music anyway. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean?
For sure, bro, because it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
For sure.
off the rip, just seeing it, I was just like, okay, if that's a name I see in a lineup, I'm gonna be like, okay, when he going? Because I'm trying to see what he, you know what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah,
people's name, and same thing I was telling Cass about, like your name, bro. Sometimes it can set you apart from a lot of other
a lot
people
of
that
people.
you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying that you in the same kind of bubble with. So hey, shout out to you,
For
bro.
sure.
So definitely moving in a way that's setting you apart. But seeing that I just keep bringing up Cash, but I want to talk to you a little bit about I guess like features. And what I mean
Uh-huh.
about features is like I guess I want to know from your perspective, one, how you go about getting them, and then two, how other people reach out to you when they may want one from you.
Uh, well, most of my features, I mean, I started off probably back. I got serious about 2014, and one of my first features was with Conrad John. He's out in LA, but he's based out of
Okay.
Anderson, Indiana. But that was one of my first features. We was working with Nick Bean. He's a producer out of Anderson as well, engineer, producer. And you know, I had met Strictly Biz back in 2014, 2013, 2014. Rest in peace, Strictly Biz. But
Rest in peace.
I, I had seen I had seen Biz, in the studio with like five people, and they would just go back to back to back with features. Like, and I'm like, damn, that's smart. So he getting the song with everybody in the hood. That way, with no matter who dropped, everybody hearing everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, even before that, hold on real quick, bro.
You sure?
Even before that, you feel me? I was doing little internet stuff like I was using this program called As the Planet back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
and was meeting people online and shit like that that was making beats and linking up with them. So that's how I started out. And then I was like, I'm gonna start doing features with, people that's doing shit. So I started linking up with people from different states, trying to get my name out, spread my name out further. Um, because I'm originally from Anderson, you feel me, Indianapolis area. So if you know, like I know, we gotta move around and network. So I was always just on that network and shit, man. Um, from the jump. And one of my girlfriends from back in the day, her brother was from Queens. He really juiced me up with the game, took me out to New York and showed me the ropes on the mixing and shit like that, linking up with people and shit like that. So I give a lot of to him too, as far as showing me how to, move around and talk to people and be in the right people's ears.
Okay. No, that's interesting. I think the most interesting just piece about what you just said was the fact that you got to move around. You can't. Well, I ain't gonna say you got to move around, but that's something that I feel like a lot of people, a lot of creators are doing now. Like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from Indiana, but I just
Mhm.
moved from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Just not strictly off the strength that I
Yeah,
wanted to grow my podcast, but it was more so just because I felt like I had outgrew the city. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's
definitely.
important to have just that, you know what I'm saying, that person that you know from way back, you know what I'm saying, in your back pocket to know that, like, okay, in case I ever do need to move around, in case I ever do want to, you know what I'm saying, move in this type of direction or
Branch
this
out.
type of, you know what I'm saying, I got this person or I got that person, you know what I'm saying? So kudos. I
Yeah,
definitely, yeah.
definitely got a push. Yeah, for sure.
So how does your city influence your music, if at all?
I would say probably that West Coast sound.
Mm,
Grew up listening to a lot of West Coast music, you know what I'm saying? And Spice One, E40, a lot of Texas music, uh Lil Kiki. So probably that and lyrically just probably listening to Twister and a lot of Chicago artists with the lyrical and the Macc'n, you know what I mean? So
mm-hmm.
all that combined, I feel like it's kind of my sound, like a Midwest Coast, you know what I mean, type sound.
And you can definitely hear
So
about.
definitely, yeah, definitely the sample, definitely the R&B, being a '90s baby, you know what I'm saying? Definitely R&B influenced a lot of my music too. I listen to all music though. I listen to country, pop, rap, R&B. I try to keep my mind, you know what I'm saying, open and going so I can always branch out. For
Okay.
sure, for sure.
No, I feel that. I didn't just like I would say within probably like the last maybe 2, 3 years, but really tried to open up to like something other than just, rap and R&B. With me, I think I got so just caught up in what was being released over the radio. And once you get over it being played every, you know what I'm saying, hour on the hour, it's like, okay, like,
That's the thing, cause I stopped listening to the radio for like since COVID.
mm,
With COVID, like around 2020 into 2019, I stopped listening to the radio completely, and I
mm,
only listen to underground. Really before that, but like strictly during COVID, I cut that shit out. Like I just started listening to straight underground. That's all I listen to, underground. I don't listen to no major artists. What's the point? They already on.
yeah. Hey, that's not
You
a
feel
bad
me?
way to
They
go.
they
That's not
already
a,
on. I'm
and I've
listening
been,
to a lot of music.
bro, I feel like since I didn't start doing the podcast, I mean, obviously since I didn't start doing the podcast, I didn't got, I listen to, it's probably, I'll say 60-40 for me now. So I probably listen to 60% underground people and then 40% just people that's on. And a lot of the people that I'm listening to that's on, it's like that's my R&B music. Like I don't listen to hella rap, just mainstream now. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I got my guys that I'll go to that I just listen to because they're my favorites, but it's like, yeah, bro, it's old.
I mean, I feel like a lot of rappers is crossing over in and out, but I kind of been on it. You know what I mean? It's just like I was ahead of my time. If you go back and listen to some of my old mixtapes, my older music, I feel like I was ahead of my time. And like I say,
Mm.
underground artists don't get they just due. You get slept on, so we got to go other ways and other routes to be heard, like the podcast. That's what's going on.
Nah, for sure, bro. Let me ask you this. You kind of you kind of was alluding to it a little bit at the beginning of the combo, but what do you feel like has been the biggest change that you've made to yourself that is make that like makes you proud of yourself, like proud of who you are?
Staying out the way, staying out the street, man. Just staying down and staying down and taking care of family, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I mess up. I still do what I gotta do from now and then, you feel me? But it's like just having my mind, having my a stable mind, man. It's gonna outweigh everything else. 'Cause the money gonna come. As long as you got solid people behind you, the money gonna come. You feel me? So probably just not not chasing. That's what it is. It's not chasing. People stay up all night chasing, but don't even know what they chasing. Or they get it and they get killed for it because they was up chasing. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's like, man, I didn't, you know, I didn't. Niggas that tried to kill me before. I done came close to dying before. I done been in a lot of situations. So just to know I made it through and to know I can say, um, just to know I can say that I made it through and what to do now. You feel me? That's what make it worth it.
no, that's 100, bro. That's 100. Just the fact that you were here today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, with me not even knowing all your story, bro, just knowing that you're here today after what you could have gone through back in the day, I think it just speaks to what your purpose is. Like your purpose is a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like what you got to do, not done. So shout out to you for still being here, bro. Shout out to you for just making those decisions to keep you around. You feel me?
100. Yeah, I'm just
Um,
a messenger, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. That's what I feel like this music. That's what I feel with this music. I'm just a messenger. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ripley, niggas can believe it or not. I'm just going to tell the message. You feel me?
100. That's 100. Um, so what motivates you in your music? Like what motivates you to want to continue to just go out and be the best
My
version of you?
kids, man. My kids, definitely my kids, bro. I go through a lot with them. You know what I'm saying? And with the baby mamas and all that. And so definitely my kids and just people I lost, people I'm close to, people that check in with me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, people that hold me down. And so that's what motivates my
Bro,
people.
no, I feel that.
Like,
I feel that. I feel like as
yeah,
long as you got like that something positive that keeps you wanting to go out and be the best version of you, then you moving in the right direction.
I mean, it
So
ain't always gonna be positive either. It ain't always gonna be
for
positive. You
sure,
feel
for
me?
sure,
Even when they're negative, it's still my people. You know?
for
So
sure. Nah, for
it's like
sure.
you gotta embrace all this shit. And just keep going.
So what's
For
the
sure,
most
for sure.
satisfying part of just making music for you? Like what's the best part about making music?
Kind of like a meditation. Like it's my way of therapy. You feel me? Instead of talking to somebody, I could just get on that mic and I could talk to that mic. That's you know what I mean. That's my satisfaction. I was making the music. It's a
No,
it's a it's a it's a cleanser.
mhm. I would see that was usually my last question, but you kind of mentioned it there where you saying that it's like your meditation, it's like your cleanser and stuff. So look, I'll just go ahead and hop into the my next question, I guess, is um how do you take care of like your mental? Like how do you reset and make sure that you good to go out and be the best version of you?
Bro, I'm learning every day. You feel me? I don't know yet. I
Mm-hmm.
don't,
Mm-hmm.
smoking this weed, just meditating, praying, consulting with my people. You feel me? Just all kind of ways. Just gotta go through it for real, for real. Just gotta go
Mm-hmm.
through it.
Well, bro, I will say that you taking the steps. As long as you taking the steps to do so, then you feel me. You're gonna find out what works for you. Like I'm the same way. Like blowing the gas, talking to my people, um, doing the podcast. I read, I
Right,
journal. You know what I'm saying? But I do make sure that I do something. You know what I'm saying?
right. Do
Um,
something, yeah,
do
for
something
sure.
because if you're not doing something, then it's like somebody else can get the worst version of you that day, and that's not what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Give off to people. You know what
No,
I mean?
for real. No, for real, for real.
Especially like today, it's like you put that bad energy out there, it's so easy for that shit to come back to you. I just be, you know what I'm saying? I just try. I try to be as good as I can. I just don't got time for no curveballs coming my way.
Right,
You feel me?
right. Shit, we human.
For real. So let me ask you this gonna be my last question for you, unless you got anything you want to add to me. Um, but what words of wisdom would you give to yourself maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Just what would you say to yourself from the past?
Probably would have said, probably would have said, what I mean, shit ain't worth it. Shit ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because you can watch every mob movie, every gangster movie. Nobody makes it out alive. You know, nobody makes it out rich. But when you grow up in that environment, you know what I'm saying? You grow up seeing certain things. I ain't blaming on that, but it influenced you. But at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. Just I would say listen to your elders. Be a square, even if you ain't a square. Move like one.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Just don't, you don't got to prove it to nobody, and be your own person. That's really it. I mean, I was always my own person, but to other people, you know what I'm saying? Just be your
Yeah,
own person. I probably wouldn't be here if I wasn't my own person.
yeah, for sure. For sure. Just stay out the way with it. I feel that.
Stick to your
Um,
high.
mm,
Don't be doing 5, 6 drugs.
mm,
Do what you do. Don't do what they do.
no, okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. Um, so bro, you can go ahead and just shout out your socials, anything that you might got going on, any projects you might have coming out. You can go ahead and do that now.
Uh, I got really making 765 with talented producer. He producer out of Indianapolis. Uh, I got I got a few really Macc's coming. Uh, nothing complete yet, but I'm just gonna keep the really Maccin series going
Mhm.
until I drop some videos. I'm really looking for some videographers to tap in with. I got a few, but I really want somebody who just, unbelievably, undeniably cold and link up with them, You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who sees my talent or hears my music and wants to work with me. I don't want to have to reach out to them. I wait for somebody who likes my music to work with me. You know, I feel like that it'll work out better when it's genuine.
For
But
sure.
I ain't in a rush, man. I just make music as I go, as I live life. I'm not an artist. I'm just an entrepreneur. I like making music. Uh, but definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for having me here, man. I want to shout out the whole 765, you know what I'm saying? Anderson, Muncie, Naptown, Far East Side, um, everybody in Dallas, Texas, Agtown, Texas, um, everybody in Jacksonville, Duval County, um, you know what I'm saying? Dayton, Ohio, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Strictly Biz, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get this money, man, and stay focused and just keep holding our people down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Hey, you already know. You
For
already
sure.
know. Hey, bro, first off, I want to say thank you again. I want to let you know whenever you feel like you got a drop, whenever you feel like you just want to pop your shit, anything you got going on in the future, bro, don't hesitate to hit
Hell
me.
yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah. I want to link up in person. You know what I'm saying? Link up and we do something, you know what I mean? Put it on a YouTube channel or something. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, yeah. I'm gonna tap in. Where you say you was at?
I'm in Houston now,
You
but
in that?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
oh,
Houston.
you in the H?
Yeah.
You on the
So I moved.
you on the
I've been
west
out
side?
here a year now.
What you on the west side?
West side, yup.
All right, we can definitely make that happen. 'Cause I'm gonna be back in Dallas soon. But all
Okay.
right, for sure. Yo. We
All right,
tap in
bro.
off camera.
Well, I'm gonna hit
100.
you. I'm gonna hit you after this. Just to like let you know what the next, steps and everything gonna be about when it's gonna release. Okay.
That's a bit. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate
Love and
you, bro. Be
respect.
safe, bro. Love.